Are you a boxer, a fighter, or an athlete that is having constant injuries or niggly pains and you can't quite put a finger on it? Well, this video might be quite helpful for you, as we're sharing 5 exercises that are going to be focusing on them tight areas that most fighters experience, whether it's rotational mobility, shoulder mobility, or hip mobility tightness. If you're struggling with lead shoulder pain or lower back pain, these exercises are going to be fantastic for you. In this video, we're going to be sharing 5 different exercises targeting different things that are guaranteed to help improve a boxer's movement and mobility. The first exercise is the banded hip floss. This is where we're getting a band around the back of the hip, and this is designed to really focus on the stretch right at the top of the hip, because this is getting right into that hip capsule that you can't really target with just stretching alone. So using the band will really feel that stretching sensation right at the top of the hip. We're going to be holding this for 30 seconds, but there's lots of different things we can do. We can pop an arm up, we can bend to the side, we can also rotate to intensify the stretch. We have the Boxing Science warm-up poster on the wall, and we have many people that come in, take pictures of this and start applying it to their own training. If you're wanting to grab your hands on this poster, it's available for free by digital download. Just click the link in the description to download your copy today. This next exercise is a half kneeling windmill and rotate, and this is fantastic for thoracic rotation and upper and lower body separation. Thoracic rotation is basically the thoracic part of your spine, which is the top part of your spine, really vital because boxers get quite tight in the shoulders. They're unable to rotate fully through the upper back. So this exercise is fantastic for this. And also working on upper and lower body separation, which is vital for kinetic chain sequencing. So this is a brilliant exercise. We're going to perform 5 reps on each side. Exercise number 3 is prone TYWs. Now, this is what I call an ego killer exercise, because boxers were very tight and anteriorly dominant because of the thousands of punches that we throw on a daily basis. Prone TYWs is really working on the muscles around the rotator cuff, the mid to lower traps, all the posterior shoulder muscles that are often neglected and underdeveloped. So the prone TYWs is more of an activation exercise rather than a mobility exercise, but it's fantastic to keep your shoulders strong and also injury-free. Exercise number 4 is a hip bridge into a plate pullover. Now this is fantastic to improve thoracic extension, strengthen the core and the glutes at the same time, whilst also working on the serratus anterior muscle. Serratus anterior muscle is vital to control scapular protraction during throwing and punching actions. This is why the serratus anterior, often referred to as the boxer's muscle. Now, this is fantastic exercise. Like I said, we can work on thoracic extension, which is vital for boxers because we're constantly in this guarded position, anteriorly dominant, where we're not really working that thoracic extension. So this can really help improve our shoulder health, and also the serratus anterior, which is vital for controlling the shoulder blade during punching action. So we're getting a lot of bang for our buck with this exercise. Exercise number 5 is a lateral lunge and rotation. This is a perfect exercise for anybody that is struggling with their hip mobility and maybe struggling with some potential knee pain as well. The lateral lunge is an important exercise to do for boxing, but also often badly performed by boxers because they're constantly in this open stance position, spending hours in this, and most of the exercises aren't getting out of the sagittal plane. Think about some of the exercises that you might do in the boxing gym, whether you're squatting, burpees, you're not really getting out of the sagittal plane there. So doing the lateral lunges are going to be fantastic for your hip mobility and also can transfer into lateral movement. We're adding a rotate and reach in there. This is going to be challenging that hip stability even further and also challenging your adductor flexibility. So them 5 exercises are perfect if you're wanting to try and improve your mobility and movement skills for boxing, and if you're wanting to stay injury-free. Some of these exercises might really stand out to you, whether you've got a shoulder pain, a shoulder injury at the moment, you might be looking more towards the rotational exercises and also prone TYWs. Or let's say that you're struggling with your hips or your knee, the lower limb injuries, maybe you're looking at that lateral lunge and rotation or the banded hip floss. Improve movement and mobility from a general standpoint, you can use all 5 exercises as part of a circuit. You can do all these exercises back to back, or you can split them into a cluster of 3 or 2 exercises. Perform 2 to 3 sets on each exercise. And like I said, this can be a small part of your day, your training schedule, but can have a huge impact on your movement, your mobility, and also trying to keep you injury-free. If you've got any questions about any of the exercises used, please leave them in the comment box below. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future content, and also support the growth of the channel. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully see you on the next video of Boxing Science.